I've got bad news. So, this happened. Confused? So was I. It was making its rounds around Japanese Twitter and a friend of mine shared it. There was a lot of panic online regarding this broken stone, and upon researching what it was and what had happened, even I'm panicking. This stone right here is called the Sessho Seki, and here's why you should be panicking as well. Roughly translating into the killing stone, the Sessho Seki is a legendary boulder known to kill anyone who comes into contact with it. Despite this, it's quite a hotspot in the mountainous area of Nasu, Japan, known for its incredible hot springs and, well, this. Around March 5, 2022, however, this dangerous stone has somehow split in half. But how? And why does it even matter? Aside from the obvious cultural loss, if you're familiar with any old spooky story, broken cursed objects are never a good sign. When the news broke out, Japanese Twitter, 2chan, and social media went on a frenzy trying to figure out what happened, why it happened, and when it happened. There were many posts about people sharing their trips to the area just before the fateful split in half, trying to pinpoint the specific time and date and any possible malicious intent. Some folks had even informed the local tourism department about it for them to investigate. But why all the panic? Well, this Sessho Seki is said to imprison a malicious nine-tailed fox yokai, a kitsune by the name of Tamamonomae.
Is this insensitive?
Why would you say it like this? So, who is Tamamonomae? This fox spirit had many names in various folklore, and I mean various. Her tale spans multiple countries such as Japan, of course, China, and even India. She was well known to seduce reigning leaders and powerful men to incite chaos and tyranny, leading to mass rebellion. Legend has it that she first emerged in China during the Shang dynasty, possessing one of the ruling king's concubine, named Daji. This enchanted affair brought about a reign of terror and eventual rebellion leading to the fall of their empire. After this, she was said to flee to ancient India and adopted the name Lady Kayo, another concubine of the crown prince Banzoku. Under her influence, the crown prince decapitated 1,000 men before she had to flee to China. She was chased away and wasn't heard for a long time, before appearing in Japan as the most beautiful and intelligent courtesan of the ruling emperor Toba, Tamamonomae. When the emperor fell ill, his diviner accused Tamamonomae of causing the illness, under the plot of overthrowing the emperor. She was also exposed as a fox spirit, or a kitsune, before being hunted down and killed in the plains of Nasu. It is said that in her final moments, Tamamonomae embedded herself into the Sessho Seki, letting out a poisonous sulfuric gas to emit from the stone, killing anyone and everything that touched it.
Some say that if it were to ever break, she may return to enact her revenge. But
it was said that a Buddhist monk exorcised the stone, allowing the fox spirit to repent and finally rest in peace. However, due to recent events, some people may beg to differ. So why did the Sessho Seki split in half?
Well, technically it's more of a quarter.
Either way, there seems to be 3 theories.
The first of which being that you haven't liked and subscribed yet.
I guess. But the actual first being that after 1,000 years, the fox spirit has managed to escape. This has led many online to fear dark times ahead, as Tamamonomae is said to be one of the most powerful yokai.
Oh shit, here we go again.
In fact, a month before this, someone took a picture of Mount Fuji, looking like this.
Now isn't that swell?
Jesus statues are found surrounding the area, so you can really tell they want to keep it in there.
Kinda sounds like the Kuchisake yun, ah.
But this isn't a creepypasta.
However, the story seems to be very Japanese-centric, as cross-referencing it with China and India show little connection to the tale, which allows for some comforting skepticism. Huh? The second theory is that there might have been a vandalist. Now, I have no idea why anyone would want to touch a cursed stone that's said to kill anyone who touches it, but during the week that the news broke out, people started to speculate on possible vandalism, with the common evidence cited being the possibly cut rope and how clean the stone was split. However, no one has come forward with either seeing or claiming to be the vandals themselves. Either way, this is most unlikely, as the common consensus is that it was natural weathering. People have been sharing pictures of the Sessho Seki in the days, weeks, and even years leading up to the event, and people noticed that the rope seemed to be weathered and that there was a decently sized crack around the stone. Natural weathering in consideration, the most accepted theory is that the rainwater seeped into this crack, and the freezing weather led to the splitting of the stone, with the rope having broken under the weight of the broken half. It's kind of an underwhelming theory, but I just hope that nothing more, foxy was behind it.
Future Lisa here. While editing the video, we found a picture of the Sessho Seki from 2018 that we've been showcasing throughout the video. As you can see, there's already a sizable crack on the surface, as well as reinforcement wiring wrapped around it to presumably keep it from, breaking. This further cements the weathering theory, as it could have been waiting to separate this whole time. However, what's got us freaking out even more is the fact that 1. How did the metal wire break? And 2. Where did it go?
Future Z here. Hi.
Either way, which do you think is more plausible? Do you think that it was just weathering, or is there really a femme fatale yokai let loose somewhere in the world? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to check out our merch. And we'll see you next time.